What's up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on December 11th, 2022. As usual, I'm starting off with the focus on figures that are available right now. This does include the Target exclusive Retro Star Wars 4-pack. I did actually see this in stores myself, and it does look pretty cool up close. Also at Target, you can be on the lookout for the Captain Marvel comic cover that you see here. That is one that I'm actually looking for. With It's Sugar, they do have the Nerds Pops that you see here. So there's the grape Nerds and the strawberry Nerds. They are available on their website. And if you have an It's Sugar in your area, you should be able to find it in stores as well. The Box Lunch exclusive Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen is available on their website. I'm not sure if it's in stores just yet, but you can be on the lookout for that figure if you're interested in it. With Hot Topic, they do have the flocked Eeyore that you see here. And also with Hot Topic, they do have their exclusive Robert Smith pop showing up in stores, and you can check for it on the website as well. Now, focusing here on some big news, in my opinion, Brian Mariotti is returning as the CEO of Funko. Brian is very passionate about the company. I think he really does care about the collectibles and the products that, Funko is putting out. So I'm very glad to see him step back up to this position. I think he has the right business mind for Funko as well. So if you are a, big Funko collector, I think this is good news, basically. So very much looking forward to seeing what Brian has for us in 2023. So with Funko.com, if you place any orders right now, they're not going to arrive until after Christmas. To me, this is understandable. You got to realize with these companies, of course, they get vacation time as well for the holidays and things like that. So yeah, I definitely understand this. But you can also use the code right now, thank you 22 on Funko.com to get 15% off of your order. And they do have some other deals going as well. So I'll definitely check out what is available with Funko.com. And I will cover some of those items here in a moment. Now with Costco, they do have the Disney Princesses 4-pack and also the Pokemon 4-pack that you see pictured here, and they're marked down to $15 each at this time. And the last time I checked the website, it doesn't appear that you need to have a Costco membership. This does seem to be for the general public, so you can order those right now if you're interested in them. Now, keep in mind that the LA Comic-Con exclusives you see pictured here, the Naruto figure and also the Riddler figure, both of these had been delayed. I know there's some issues with the stickers, at least for one of these, for the Naruto one, I believe, but they are both available now. I'll say this though, the Naruto one has been dropping in and out of availability on Hot Topic's website, so you may have to keep checking back for that one. Of course, you can look in store as well. The Riddler one is more readily available, and the last time I checked, that one is actually up on the website at the time of this recording. The 7-Eleven Slurpee Pops are available on Funko.com. So if you haven't been able to track those down just yet, again, they are available on Funko.com right now. And that is the latest set of Slurpee Pops. Remember, they do have two different waves of those. The 3-liter Hulk soda did release on Funko.com, and it did sell out. I'm not too surprised by that because people seem like they were waiting on this particular one. It didn't sell out like in 5 minutes or so. It did take a little bit longer for it to sell out. So hopefully if you were interested in that, you were able to get your order in for that particular figure. And of course, it does have that Red Hulk chase. Now, also focusing on Funko.com, they do still have some of the WinterCon exclusives listed, so you can check there. But of course, you can also check with the shared retailers as well. Then they do have the Demon Slayer 4-pack available, the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday 5-pack available as well. And remember, that's also available with Amazon. And by the way, the Demon Slayer 4-pack, that is available also with Crunchyroll, but I think the price is actually lower with Funko.com. So you might want to compare the prices just to be sure about that. The Michael Jordan figure you see here, of course, is on the Funko shop. I don't always share t-shirts, but I thought this one was kind of cute. The Avocados, of course, being based on the Paka Paka t-shirt here. It actually says rock out with your guac out. So that one actually made me laugh, so I had to share that with you all. And then, of course, you see here the Mickey and Friends 8-pack is available with Funko.com right now. All right, so moving on here to some random bits of information. The upcoming Loungefly products you see pictured here are coming pretty soon, of course. There's this flocked Bambi, which does have a mini backpack along with it as well. And then they also have this Buzz Lightyear bag on the way. When those release, I may try to do a community post. I don't always do those with Loungefly though, but definitely if you're interested, to keep your eyes on the Loungefly website. And you might want to check out their socials as well. The Pizza Rat and Paulie Pigeon figures that you see here, these are previously released figures, of course, for NYCC, but they are listed again on the Reed Pop website, so you can track those down if you're interested in them. As far as NFTs are concerned, the Elf NFTs are going to release on December 13th, and then the Retro Toys NFTs are going to release on December 20th. Focusing now in particular on anime, so there's a couple of Funko.com exclusives coming up, including the Demon Slayer exclusive that you see here, as well as the Jujutsu Kaisen exclusive that you see here. And Funko actually does have the commons listed as well on their website for Jujutsu Kaisen, so you can sign up for a notification on those. But remember, of course, the commons will be available with various retailers, and you can get some pre-orders in with some other retailers. The 10-inch metallic and glow-in-the-dark Shinron has restocked on Crunchyroll. This is a figure that actually came out, I think, a couple of years ago. It is a pretty awesome looking figure, so if you never added that to your collection, you might want to consider that. Again, it is available with Crunchyroll. The metallic Nezuko, which I did share with you all previously, is actually a Toy Stop Collectibles exclusive, which is available right now to order on their website. And then the Dragons Trading glow-in-the-dark exclusive Madara figure that you see pictured here is available for pre-order on their website. Again, that's a Dragons Trading exclusive. Now, of course, you also see here there are some more Pokemon Pops on the way. We got at least 3 more on the way, and I think by now everybody knows how Funko does with these Pokemon Pops, so don't be surprised to see some variants of these figures here. And remember that it is based around the Pokemon company. They're kind of continuing with this like slow drip of figures coming out, so Funko is only able to produce what the company allows them to do, so we'll see what else happens with Pokemon here in the future. Now, speaking of Nezuko, again, she does have a running figure, her in that running pose there. That is a boxed lunch exclusive, which is available for pre-order right now, and it does have a February release date on it. There are 2 Elsa Pops on the way. One of them is going to be Elsa with a pin. That's a Funko.com exclusive. You can sign up for a notification if you're interested. And then the Diamond Elsa that you see here. Originally, it seemed like this was going to be a pop-in-a-box exclusive, but I think there's something going on where pop-in-a-box may not have any more exclusives coming up. I'm not really sure all the details behind that, but yeah, that Diamond Elsa may end up somewhere else. I wouldn't be surprised if that ends up on Funko.com as well. Now, if you're in the Philippines, there are some Fanatic exclusives to be on the lookout for. So there's the Jose Marichan Pop here. And I actually looked him up because I wasn't really familiar with him. But, you know, he is a singer, of course, well-known singer in the Philippines. And then they also have this Freddy Funko and the Philippine Barong, I think is how you say it there, that traditional clothing there. So, yeah, these 2 figures, again, are available within the Philippines, and they are limited in number as well. Now, moving ahead here, I have shared previously in the rumor mill a full list of figures coming up for Disney's 100th anniversary, but we get a look at a couple of these here, including the Snow White with that really nice cover there. I think that looks really awesome. I like the way that turned out, and I think this Fantasia cover looks pretty awesome as well there. And of course, it does have Sorcerer Mickey there, or I guess it would be Apprentice Mickey there, and it does have the broom with the water pails behind him. That is pretty awesome looking there. Of course, there's also Walt with the drawing of Mickey Mouse, and remember, there's a lot more on the way for the 100th anniversary. You also see here this Walt Disney World 50th anniversary Mickey Mouse in the Haunted Mansion buggy, and that does appear like it's going to be a Parks exclusive. May also show up on Shop Disney. If I see it show up there, I will try to do a community post on that. With Hot Topic, they're going to get this exclusive Peter Pan with Peter Pan's shadow. This had been rumored for a while as well, and some people I think are even finding this one early, so yeah, be on the lookout for that if you're interested. And then as far as Ratatouille is concerned, there's a couple of sodas on the way of Chef Colette and Linguini as well. These should be coming up pretty soon within the next month or so. Again, those sodas will be with boxed lunch. Guillermo del Toro's take on Pinocchio is available to stream right now on Netflix. I have checked the movie out, and I was very impressed by the animation and the character designs. Those are definitely strengths of the movie, and I think that's why, you know, the Pops here ended up looking pretty cool as well. And I wouldn't be surprised if Funko decides to do even more with this movie, especially you know, if these Pops here sell well. So yeah, if you're interested in the movie, and especially if you are a fan of stop motion animation, I think it is worth checking out the movie. It's not perfect, you know, there's some issues I think with the storytelling, but again, beautiful animation, great character design, so I do think it is worth a watch. And these figures, once they actually start to hit store shelves, I will try to give you all a reminder about them. But yeah, be on the lookout for these in the near future. The Entertainment Earth exclusive Elvira is available for pre-order right now. It's up for a February release. I already put in a pre-order for 2 of these. I'm really hoping to get one of each. I really do want that chase. I think she looks awesome there in the red dress and holding the heart in her hand. That is a pretty cool chase. I also noticed on Entertainment Earth's website that they do have the Black Adam Hawkman soda available. So I already ordered 2 of them. I actually have them here. I haven't opened them yet, but I will very soon here. But yeah, that's an easy way to get that Hawkman figure if you are interested in him. And then also at Five Nights at Freddy's, they do have more of these Snaps figures on the way. You see that there is a Walmart exclusive in the mix, and they also have more statues on the way as well. Most of these items here, other than that Walmart exclusive, these are common items that you can pre-order with various retailers. And if you decide to pre-order, do make sure that you check the shipping date for the items that you pre-order. There are more sodas on the way, including Grumpy Bear, which of course he does look very grumpy indeed there. And of course each one of these does have a chase. So with the Grumpy Bear chase, it is flocked. With Destro, you see that he has that the chase there with the, I'll start to say gold, but he's not completely gold, but of course he has the gold detailing going on there, and it is metallic as well, which is a nice touch. They also had a Space Cadet, and his chase is diamond. Then you see here we have Legolas with a glow-in-the-dark chase, which it's just the eyes that glow there from what I see. There's a Polka Dot Man soda, and I actually did go ahead and pre-order 2 of these, really hoping to get the glow-in-the-dark chase. I think that looks really awesome there, and of course I'm a big fan of that movie. Ted Lasso, with Ted Lasso I should say, we're getting a Roy Kent figure, and he does have a chase as well. So these figures, I haven't really seen them selling out on websites, so if you're interested in these, you should be able to track them down pretty easily for pre-orders. With the Red Saber series is finally capped off here with Darth Vader, and remember this is with GameStop, and this particular figure is up for an April release, and it does seem like they are going to continue this series because the way that it's named on the website, it led me to believe that this is just the first of a Red Saber wave. You know, this is the first wave, and it seems like there could be another wave in the future. We'll see what happens with that. Also with GameStop, they do have this Attack on Titan Final Season collector's box, which is available to pre-order right now, and that is up for a January release. The Composite Superman that you see here is a pretty interesting looking figure there. I do like the look of this. When I initially saw Composite Man, and it wasn't with this figure, I actually did see it, you know, the comic artwork. I really didn't know what to think of it, but it has kind of grown on me. I really would like to know more of the story behind it though. But yeah, regardless here, this Composite Superman is an Entertainment Earth exclusive that is available for pre-order right now. It's up for a January release. And then we see here also the original Green Lantern with this really cool comic cover. That is a Walmart exclusive. It's available for pre-order on their website, and that should release in late January. Focusing on Marvel here, remember at the end of each month or near the end of each month, Target is showing some more Marvel exclusives, and it seems that the ones coming up here are based around No Way Home. I think it's pretty obvious there that we do have one of the Lizard, and then it seems like we also have Spider-Man there on top of the Statue of Liberty based on these silhouettes. You know, when these are officially revealed, of course, I will share them here on the channel. I may do a community post as well once they're listed on the website, but if anybody has any other ideas, let me know what you think. But I think it's pretty obvious that's what's going on with these figures here. You also see with Amazon, they are doing a Civil War set for the Avengers, which I think is pretty bold to do that many figures that can kind of rest together. Basically, it says that they nest together, which implies to me that they don't necessarily connect, but they do have the same shape base, basically like a hexagon, I guess, going on there, where they will fit together. So yeah, they're kicking it off with Vision, and of course we know all together it's going to be 12 pops. That should look pretty interesting once it's all together. And like I said, pretty bold of Funko to do this series here for Civil War, but it is iconic, you know, at this point. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Also, remember, they do have the Sinister Six set with Amazon, and the Spider-Man figure had initially pre-sold out, but it is listed again for pre-sale if you're interested in that one. And then I previously did mention the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumanium figures. I did give a spoiler alert at that time, but Funko has done the official reveal. Remember, when there's an official reveal, then I'm going to share it openly. So yeah, we see here that those figures are on the way, and of course they are available for pre-order right now with various retailers. And with certain retailers, if you pre-order the Wasp, you do get a chance at her Chase figure. So I went ahead and actually pre-ordered these because I do like all of the figures, and I am looking forward to see what else they do with this movie. I wouldn't be surprised after the movie actually hits theaters that we do see another wave of figures with this. So Hot Topic has an expo this year, 2022 expo going on. It's kind of surprising that Hot Topic hasn't, you know, already had a yearly event going on basically. But yeah, we have these figures here that are releasing very soon. The original date that was going around was December 16th. Now it is seeming like these figures may drop on December 13th. So yeah, December 13th I would look, because There's been some last minute changes with dates. It happened with the WinterCon that the figures came out a little bit earlier than expected. So yeah, definitely stay on your toes if you are interested in these. And you see that there is a Blink 182 set. At first I only glanced at it and I was like, isn't there already a 3-pack? But no, this is definitely a different 3-pack for Blink 182. If you know the band, you may know the reference there. You also see this exclusive Itadori figure, and there is going to be a pocket pop version of it. Same is true for Stitch and Tub. There's of course the standard size figure, but then there's also a pocket pop as well. One sort of last minute addition that we hadn't seen initially is this Jack Skellington figure. I do like the coloring on it. I don't think it's a new mold, but I do like the coloring on that Jack Skellington figure there. There's also, I believe, Kuromi is the name, or Kuromi. I'm not sure how to say the name exactly, but you see the character here. There's going to be the pop and then also a Loungefly mini backpack along with some other items there. The Robert Smith variant that you see here will be a part of the Hot Topic Expo. They also have this Christopher Robin and Winnie the Pooh set there that looks pretty cool, or I should say, I guess I would call this a moment. There's a skateboard deck that you see going on here, which I know it's related to an anime. It's kind of tough to see what's going on there. I want to say it's related to Naruto. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong on that though in the comments. And then there is this Two-Face soda, which has a metallic Chase variant going on with it. Out of all these figures, all these items pictured here, the only thing I'm interested in is that Two-Face soda, so I'll definitely be going for that. But yeah, let me know what you think about Hot Topic Expo and which of these figures you're going to try to add to your collection. All right, y'all, and then we're going to wrap things up here with a rumor mill. As always, some of these things may pan out to be true and some of them may not. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Starting off with Marvel, remember there is an Echo series coming up. Now, obviously, they're going to have a pop of the character herself, but then there are some major supporting characters. So we could see a Daredevil based off of that series. We could also see a Kingpin based off of that series. I think that is highly likely. And then we'll see what other characters, figure into the Echo series. With Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, of course, there's going to be plenty of pops on the way, and it does seem like one of the pops, or I guess I should say a pair of the pops, should be a Blacklight set, and we should see those figures around April. With Peacemaker, it seems like there is a full other wave on the way, and I'm very happy about that because I really did enjoy the series, so I'm very interested to see more of the characters from that series in pop form. So we should see Peacemaker with Jar, Adebayo, Economist, Harcourt, Myrn, Vigilante. This would be Vigilante Unmasked. So yeah, looking forward to seeing those pops if they do pan out to be true. With Shazam, Fury of the Gods, we know obviously there's pops on the way, and I actually shared those previously, but a projected street date for those is January 5th. So the only reason I'm putting that in the rumor mill is just because I don't know for sure about that date. We'll see if that date actually turns out to be true. With Transformers, it seems like there's a lot of pops on the way. Some of them may be based on the next movie. I think it's called Rise of the Beast. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, we should see Optimus Prime, a new Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, RC, Mirage, and we should see a Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime and a Revenge of the Fallen Scourge as well. With Haunted Mansion, I think this list is actually focused on that movie that's coming up next year. There is a new Haunted Mansion movie on the way, so we should see Ezra, Gus, Harriet, Madame Leota, Hatbox Ghost, Phineas, Kent, the Professor, and Ben. I think some of these characters are movie specific, but like I said, we'll see what happens with that. And then we should see an Ezra Soda as well. With the Killer Clowns from Outer Space, we should see a Fatso Pop and a Baby Clown. I'm always down for more Killer Clowns. I really do like their designs, and I'm still looking forward to that upcoming game as well. With Ben 10, we should see a Goop Pop, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's more Ben 10 pops on the way. We'll see what happens with that. We should see at least 2 more Digimon World figures on the way. With My Hero Academia, a full other wave. I'm not going to name off all these characters. You all know by now I struggle with some of these anime names here, but you can look that list over if you are a big My Hero Academia fan. We also should see another full wave, and of course the Jujutsu Kaisen figures haven't even fully released yet, but it already seems like there is going to be a full other wave, and there will be some exclusives coming up as well. And with Attack on Titan, I've been sharing lists also. There should be a lot more on the way with Attack on Titan. So if you're a big fan of those last couple of series that I mentioned, you can kind of pause and go through the figures here to see what is possibly on the way. All right, you all, that is going to do it for this edition of Funko News. As always, I hope that you got something out of it. And please keep in mind that around the holidays, Funko They're workers. They are human beings as well. They want to spend time with their family and friends. So don't be surprised if the news slows down, if there's not much information for a couple of weeks. But when there is enough information to share, of course, I will be on it. I will do another video. But I'm just like everybody else. I want to spend time with my family and friends and enjoy resting as well. So do bear those things in mind. Also, I want to give a big shout out to anybody that helped to report the channel that I shared not that long ago. I saw that another channel was being hacked like mine, and like with my channel, what the hacker did is kind of hide all their information, so I could not tell who was being hacked. But finally they did get their channel restored. I saw it's this couple that I follow that does like video game reactions and whatnot. I'm very happy that they got their channel restored. So again, for anybody that took the time that reported those live streams to help them get their channel back, I truly do appreciate that. And I'll probably be doing that in the future. Anytime I see a channel being hacked, if it's a channel I'm subscribed to, I probably will ask people to put in those reports to help them get their channels restored, because for some people, this is their livelihood, so it really does matter. So thank you for that support. All right, y'all, again, that's going to do it for this edition of Funko News. Please drop a like if you haven't already done so. Sign up for notifications as well. That definitely helps out the channel. And of course, you'll be the first to check out my new content. I hope you all take care of yourselves, stay safe, have a happy holidays. But of course, I do have more content coming up here. Be on the lookout for that. And I will talk to you all again real soon.